the week. The Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has issued a notice to Lok Sabha member Chirag Paswan and others living in 12 Janpad bungalows and asked to vacate the allotted to former Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswan. A ministry official said the bungalow is for Union ministers and people living here have been asked to vacate it. LJP founder Ram Vilas Paswan has stayed in this bungalow for nearly 3 decades till his death in October last year. At present, his wife, son Chirag Paswan and others in the family are staying here. Chirag is having a tug of war with his uncle Pashupati Kumar Paras over the LJP leadership. The Drugs Controllers of India has given its note to study mixing Covishield and Covaxin after a study was conducted by the Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR showed that combining these two COVID-19 vaccines better immunogenicity than 2 doses of the same vaccine. Researchers also found that mixing Covishield and Covaxin was safe and the adverse effects were similar to the same doses. The study approved by the DCGI will involve 300 persons. India has been vaccinating its population with 2 vaccines, Covishield and Covaxin. For the study, 18 individuals who had received 1 dose of Covishield and a second dose of Covaxin, 40 recipients of 2 doses of Covishield and 40 recipients of 2 doses of Covaxin were also included to compare. The study duration was from May to June 2021. Even as countries globally have started lifting travel restrictions, Canada remains and extended its ban on direct flights from India till September 21 due to risk posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Canada decided to extend the ban on direct passenger flights from India until September 21 in view of the South Asian countries enduring struggles to contain the spread of COVID-19 within its borders. Initially, the ban was imposed on April 22 and got extended on several occasions. This time, the ban has been extended for the 5th time. The ban was set to expire on August 21 but will now remain in place till September 21. Meanwhile, other countries such as Dubai has lifted restrictions to travel from India. However, travelers have to fulfill 2 requirements for traveling to India. The GDRF is a government of entity has regulates the entry and exit of international travelers from Dubai as well as the residency of foreign nationals in the city. The latest travel advisory by the UK government will put people travelling from India to the United Kingdom at the relative age than before, and fully vaccinated passengers will no longer be obligated to undergo a 10-day hotel quarantine. In a significant push to India's COVID vaccination drive, the Johnson & Johnson's single-dose COVID-19 vaccine has been given approval for emergency use in India. Now, India has 5 EUA vaccines. This will further boost our nation's collective fight against coronavirus. With this, now the country has 5 vaccines until now for COVID-19 vaccines including Covishield, Covaxin, Sputnik V and Moderna were allowed for emergency use in the country. Last month, the vaccine maker had said its single-shot COVID-19 vaccine has shown promising sign of protection against the Delta variant rapidly spreading across the US and other countries. The company is working with Biological E on the manufacturing of the Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine. Niti Aayog member Health Dr. V.K. Paul in July said that the Indian government is in talks with the American pharma company Johnson & Johnson's. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) warned on against travel to Israel, France, Thailand, Iceland and several other countries because of a rising number of COVID-19 cases in those nations. The CDC has been adding to its higher level 4 very high COVID-19 level as cases spread around the globe. The United States added Thailand, Israel, the West Bank and Gaza, along with other places including Aruba. Because of the current situation in Thailand, even fully vaccinated travelers may be at risk for getting and spreading COVID-19 variants. The CDC said the list comprises more than 70 countries including 3 other Southeast Asian countries, Indonesia, Malaysia and Myanmar. Meanwhile, Thailand had a record high of 235 new COVID-19 fatalities and registered 19,843 new cases over the past 24 hours, the Public Health Ministry reported on Tuesday. The US State Department also issued its parallel level 4 do not travel advisories for Iceland and France on Monday. In July, the CDC had raised concerns about the Israel, the West Bank and Gaza lifting its travel health notice by 2 levels. The Delta variant of COVID-19 has become the dominant strain of COVID-19 in Thailand and has been found in 76 out of 77 provinces, taking over from the Alpha variant, the Department of Medical Sciences DMS said. The Delta variant, first detected in India, is now one of the world's top concerns due to its 40% higher rate of infection compared to the Alpha variant first found in United Kingdom. DMS Director General Dr. Supakit said that the Delta variant remains the dominant variant in Bangkok, found in 92% of cases, while 4.6% of cases are Alpha. The Delta variant is also recorded in other provinces as making up 83% of cases, while 60% are the Alpha variant. The Delta variant has yet to be found in Suphanburi. Apart from the Delta variant, Dr. Supakit officials were able to successfully contain the Beta variant, first identified in South Africa. These were the most important news of the week. Keep watching Indo Thai News.